Welcome to Jax Solen. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most common shoulder training debates: cable raises versus dumbbell raises. Which one truly builds bigger, stronger, and more defined shoulders? If you want to unlock the secrets to maximizing your deltoid growth, improve your shoulder strength, and sculpt those impressive caps, you're in the right place. Before we get into the nitty-gritty details, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on expert advice and workouts designed to take your training to the next level. Let's get started and find out which tool reigns supreme for your shoulder gains. To start, let's break down what shoulder raises are and why they're such a staple in many training programs. Raises primarily target the deltoid muscles, which consist of three heads: the anterior, front, lateral, side, and posterior, rear, deltoids. These muscles work together to give your shoulders width, roundness, and overall size. Raises are usually isolation movements focused mostly on the lateral head, which creates that coveted broad shoulder look. Both cable and dumbbell raises can hit this muscle, but their mechanics differ in ways that influence muscle activation, time under tension, and injury risk. Let's first examine dumbbell raises, which are classic shoulder isolation exercises done either laterally or frontally. When you lift dumbbells to the side, lateral raises, or in front of you, front raises, you work against gravity in a relatively straightforward plane of motion. Dumbbells are incredibly popular because they're accessible, simple to use, and allow you to train each arm independently, which helps correct imbalances and improve muscle symmetry. Dumbbell raises challenge the deltoids with a fixed resistance that changes based on the position of the weight relative to gravity. Typically, the resistance peaks at the midpoint of the raise when your arm is about parallel to the floor. Now, turning to cable raises. These exercises involve using a cable machine where the resistance comes from a cable attached to a weight stack. You perform similar movements as dumbbell raises but with a constant tension throughout the entire range of motion, thanks to the cable's continuous pull. The cable's angle can be adjusted, allowing you to work your deltoids from different vectors, and this can create a more consistent load from start to finish. Cables also allow for greater control and variety in your shoulder training and can reduce momentum cheating because of the tension control. One of the biggest advantages of dumbbells is the freedom of movement and ease of use. You can perform raises anywhere you have access to dumbbells, from the gym to home workouts. Dumbbells also encourage natural movement patterns and promote stabilizer muscle activation because you need to control the weight in 3D space. However, dumbbell raises can suffer from what's called the sticking point, where the resistance is lowest at the start and end of the movement and highest in the middle, which means your muscles don't maintain maximal tension throughout the entire lift. This can limit muscle hypertrophy if not addressed properly. On the other hand, cables shine because they provide constant tension, which is crucial for muscle growth. Unlike dumbbells, where gravity shifts resistance, cables pull continuously, so your delts are under tension during the entire raise. This constant tension increases time under tension and muscle fatigue, two key drivers for hypertrophy. Additionally, cables allow you to perform raises at different angles. For example, you can stand facing the cable machine or with your side to it, and this variety helps target different fibers within the deltoid muscle group. Cable raises are also excellent for minimizing joint stress, especially for those with shoulder issues, because you can adjust the resistance and angles more precisely. In terms of range of motion, both exercises allow for a full raise of the arm, but cables offer a slight edge in versatility. With cables, you can adjust your stance, grip, and the cable attachment height to emphasize different parts of the deltoid or to alter the resistance curve. Dumbbells have a more fixed resistance path influenced heavily by gravity's direction. This means cables can be manipulated to keep the tension high even at the beginning or end of the movement, where dumbbells usually lose tension. When considering injury risk and joint health, dumbbell raises are generally safe when performed with good form, but the fixed resistance and gravity can place more stress on the shoulder joint at certain angles. Improper form or too heavy dumbbells increase the risk of rotator cuff strain or impingement. Cable raises, with their ability to modify resistance angles and keep tension constant, may reduce these risks and are often recommended during rehabilitation or for athletes with shoulder problems. Still, both exercises require mindful technique and controlled tempo to avoid injury. Let's now talk about practical programming. For most trainees aiming to build bigger shoulders, incorporating both cable and dumbbell raises will yield the best results. For example, you might start your workout with heavy dumbbell lateral raises to recruit stabilizers and build strength, then finish with cable raises for higher reps and constant tension to maximize muscle pump and hypertrophy. Alternating these methods weekly or even within the same session can shock your muscles in different ways, promoting continuous growth and preventing plateaus. Here's a sample workout structure. Begin with dumbbell lateral raises for 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps, focusing on strict form and controlled tempo. Then move to cable front raises or cable lateral raises for 3 sets of 15 to 20 reps to increase time under tension and muscular endurance. Include some rear delt cable flies to round out shoulder development and avoid imbalance. Don't forget to warm up properly with dynamic shoulder mobility drills and cool down with gentle stretches to maintain joint health. One overlooked tip for shoulder growth is mind-muscle connection. Whether using dumbbells or cables, focusing your mental attention on the deltoid as you raise the weight enhances muscle fiber recruitment. Visualize your lateral deltoid contracting and lengthening with each rep. Slow down the eccentric portion of the raise to 3 to 4 seconds to increase muscle tension and control, preventing cheating or momentum use. For those looking to maximize shoulder size beyond raises, integrating compound pressing movements like overhead presses with barbells or dumbbells is essential. These exercises work all 3 deltoid heads along with the triceps and upper chest, building overall mass and strength. Raises are a fantastic accessory to refine shape and target the delts directly, but they shouldn't be the only shoulder work you do. We should also mention training frequency. Most research suggests hitting the shoulders 2 to 3 times per week for optimal growth, with sufficient volume and intensity. Overtraining the shoulders can lead to injury because of their complex structure and heavy involvement in many upper body lifts. By alternating cable and dumbbell raises across sessions, you can vary stimulus while promoting recovery. In summary, to build bigger, stronger, and more defined shoulders, the best approach is to use a combination of both. Tailor your training volume and frequency, progressively overload your muscles, maintain excellent form, and support your efforts with proper nutrition and recovery. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this guide helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow lifters. Don't forget to subscribe for more expert fitness tips, training breakdowns, and nutrition advice. Let me know in the comments, do you prefer cable raises or dumbbell raises? What results have you seen from each? I'd love to hear your experiences. Remember that the most important thing is to be able to exercise several times a week, always tailored to your level. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.